The red line, but couldn't get it deep. Dowd was waiting. Marfano with a burst of speed will move it into the zone again. Verhoeff, top prospects for the upcoming NHL draft. Dowd kept the zone, keeps it again. Good work by Anthony, but this time he sends it right to Smolek. He's able to get it out. Up the wall to Cody Kroll. That's the feed off. Broken up by Lucius. He's looking for a long outlet pass. There won't be an icing here as Shimmick beats everybody down the ice. Reed spinning out of some pressure from Shimmick. Up the far wall, it's taken by Lucius. Kipke sends it on net. Stick saved by Homer. It was loose for a moment. Now it trickles back into the slot. Smolin fires. And it went wide. Verhoeff drops behind. Shimmick gives him trouble. And takes it away, but Shimmick's going to get called for a penalty. It's a slash on Shim. So Shim sits for 2 minutes. Sun Devils to the penalty kill first. North Dakota and Arizona State both 0 for 7 in their last series on the power play. So both these teams looking to get it rolling again. North Dakota's been more consistent on the man advantage all season long. Verhoeff. The cross looking for Strindon. He scored against Arizona State back in November up in Brentford.
That was in the middle of a fantastic run for him where he felt like he was scoring every shift.
Ben Strindon has been fantastic this year, really all year round, and it felt like perhaps reached its peak in that ASU series. Bozer taking one away from James to Smolin, who takes no chances, gets it to the red line where it's flunked by Verhoeff, who comes back in. Pushes it up the wall for Livanavich. Pass for Verhoeff, middle, Rickwood, one more for Strindon. He was looking for James, it went wide. Stops at the blue line, smart play by Livanavich, but now a breakout chance for the Devils. Smolin fires and a save with a blocker by Homer. Strindon back up the
finals at conference at campus sites, and what many in the NCAA hope the NCAA tournament will become. A campus sites type venue.
Puck took a weird bounce off the side of the net. Hasley played to the side. Back into neutralize. Livanavich will play it back to Verhoeff. Livanavich, of course, the half-brother of all-time Sun Devil great Johnny Walker, who we're excited to chat with on the broadcast tomorrow. It is alumni weekend here at the moment. Livanavich to the cage on the backhand. Didn't get the shot away, but it ends up in the back of the net. It's Anthony Mangini who finishes the job. And just like that, it's 1-0. Sent back to Smolin. Both teams will get some fresh legs out there. Devils still out shooting North Dakota early in this one, but it's the Fighting Hawks with the lead on the scoreboard. Up the far side. Good feed toward the middle, and it goes off the crossbar. Oh, that shot by Swanson. Oh, Powell, good work to get it over to Morrell, who sends it deep into the zone. Near wall, Rickwood has a man. Rickwood, toe drag, and a good slide by Ness. He was able to stay with it, and no clean shot attempt was allowed as Court skates it up and sends it deep. Loose puck, Bozer. Chips it low. Alfano fell down. Lorilla back to collect, and he finds Zellers. Swanson taking no chances. 20 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. Then the Sun Devils will get a man advantage for 40 seconds. Shimmick couldn't split a couple of North Dakota defenders there. Zellers through center. Tic-tac-toe. Looking for Rickwood. Send it back to the point for Weed. Shelberg is out, and they score! Into the zone. Reshny with speed up the left side. Carries behind, centering feed. James, one more. Verhoeff. A save by Hasley initially, trying to find it. And Lorilla takes a massive hit by Powell. Strindon now, and a save by Hasley. Reshny toward the middle. James took a body from Barron. This puck picked up by Morrell and given away. Strindon sent it high and wide. Out to the point, Lorilla again. Over to Verhoeff. Waits, fired. It was blocked by Morrell on the way in. And now dumped into the Sun Devil bench. Coors Light is to the bench for a change. Dip deep by Cruz Lucius. One of the Sun Devils' 2 Hobie Baker Award nominees. Lucius and Shimmick, who've been fantastic all season long. Just consistent veterans on this squad. Cullen Potter really rounded out their line so well. Smolin trying to make something happen here as he goes to the net. Couldn't get a clean shot away. Verhoeff will play it high out of the zone. Only a turnover by Dowd.
Delayed penalty coming. Hit on Dowd right near the boards.
Hasley to the bench. Extra attacker on for the Devil. Shimmick near corner. Centering feed for Morrell. He lost possession of it. Able to swing it back behind for Shimmick. Right up the wall. Here's Cruz Lucius. Dowd. An open Barron. Down low Shimmick. All the way across. Lucius. High slot. Smolin fired it wide. Dowd. He's just going to let it get touched by Sprinter. Littler drops off. Mangini a shot and a kick save. It comes right out to Young. His shot was blocked. Now Verhoeff on the one-timer. That was blocked by Alfano. Young goes crashing into the referee. Puck stays in the zone. Mangini fighting for it. Alfano won the battle and gets it toward the North Dakota blue line. 90 seconds to play in this opening frame. 2-0 Fighting Hawks, and we get a whistle here for an offside. And it's Shimmick up to his co-captain Kyle Smolin. Josephson beat him there. Now on the far wall, Kernan. Verhoeff over to Josephson. Dowd knocked it down. He has it. They'll toss it into the far corner. Verhoeff wrangles it. Now a good feed. Smolin to Lucius. A shot, and Homer couldn't find it. Somehow stayed out of the cage. Had to sprawl backwards. A broken stick on the ice. Some chaos for sure. Devils trying to push the pace. Smolin patient. All the way across. Here's a shot by Shimmick. It was knocked down in front. And now lifted nearly out by Kernan, but kept in by Barron, at least for the time being. Here comes Rickwood. Leaves for Kroll. Will Zellers with some space. Gives off to Swanson. Trailing is Verhoeff all the way across. He was looking for Rickwood, but a stick got in there, and it goes up into the netting. Strathman fires around. Verhoeff up the wall. Here's to Rickwood behind. Now Swanson will feed to Zellers. In the middle, Rickwood. And now Verhoeff top of the circle. Sends it toward the net. Bozer blocked it with his boot. Trying to get out of some trouble. McGurn to the rescue. Chipped up the ice. A little too weak for Shellberg. And now a 2-on-1 potentially for North Dakota. Zellers won't get too far for Rickwood that time. Out to the point. Swanson is there. Verhoeff pokes it all long. Strathman. Strathman again. All the way out to Verhoeff. They'll send it deep as Mangini rushes toward it. Shellberg, calm and collected. Up to Waldron, and now feed to the neutral zone. A bit far for Nash to reach, and Livanovich broke that up. Behind the net, Littler battling with Logan Morrell. And Morrell gave it away to Mangini. Up top, Strathman. Off the wall for Verhoeff. Smartly plays it deep. Now Mangini, one more. Pass a little bit too tight for Tyler Young that time. Dowd looking for Alfano, but Verhoeff read it well. Pops free, and Alfano's on the move. Noah Powell up the right side. Double teamed, had the puck swiped away, but he gets it back. All the way out to Court. Now Ness rips it wide. Court to Nash, now Ness. And they score! Gibby had no idea where it was. Tucker Ness gets his second of the year. It's
Green getting another.
The two unanswered goals to start for North Dakota. The Sun Devils now to come back here in the second, but the Fighting Hawks quickly respond. Closing in on 5 minutes to go here in the second period.
North Dakota wants head contact there. They're not going to get it.
And now they're going to get a penalty. It's going to be a bench. And Keaton, right wing. He's got speed. Keaton to the corner. Centering. Looking for Whitehead. Comes out to Barron at the point. Verhoeff. Livanovich to an open Kernan. Comes out of the zone, but Carmelo Crandall takes over. 2 minutes to play in this second period. North Dakota a perfect 15-0-0 this year when leading after 2 frames. Livanovich took a big hit by Powell. James left hanging. James gets a shot away. Blocker.
I guess by definition and probably a better angle to get the call.
North Dakota, their third power play chance of the evening. So far 0 for 2. Keaton Verhoeff. One of the best prospects for the upcoming NHL draft. Pass toward Rickwood. Couldn't get a great shot away. As Hasley sprawled out. Now Shimek takes over. Shimek has skated up. Tries to sauce through the middle for Smolin, who took a shot. Gibby forced to save it. With the leg. Through center comes James. Rickwood to Livanovich. Now Verhoeff toward the middle. James chipped it wide. Livanovich tries the left side for Strindon. Gives off. Livanovich to the net. Gets a shot away. Rebound comes to Rickwood. Strindon. Dancing, firing. North Dakota maintaining the pressure. 45 seconds to go and the penalty to Powell. Verhoeff back to Rickwood. Over to Verhoeff. He shoots and scores.
Arizona State
makes it 4.
Arizona State just got stuck in there. Couldn't find a way to get it out. North Dakota.
Now Swanson with speed up the left side to a trailing Reshny, and the pass is off the mark. Verhoeff now from the point. Hasley reacted late to it, but able to fend it off. Nash goes flying in. Livanovich tied him up. And now the Fighting Hawks on the move again. Rickwood. And they'll come in offsides. 11:57 to go here.
He's not checked. Forgotten a hand on. And those are not goals against a goaltender.
Ivanovich goes to Verhoeff. Kipke couldn't control. Here's Zellers, and they shoot and score. 6-3 North Dakota. Brendan racing toward it. They'll carry it behind. Out to Verhoeff. Risker was blocked by Shimmick. And now feed is cut off by Verhoeff. Hasley surveys. He'll play it all the way around. Ends up with Shimmick. He touches it off to Kyle Smolin. Through center. Goes to Lucius. Delays. Rips one. Hits Smolin. Smack in the chest. And now Verhoeff will play it out to Reshny. James whacks it deep. Midway through the third period. Weeb takes his time as North Dakota and Arizona State get changes. And they're going to call an icing here. Verhoeff was apparently too far behind. No disrespect to the Buckeyes, is Ohio State and North Dakota are two very different teams.
Very, very true. All right, then may I raise you this. Denver here around this time last year. Big time comeback in the third. Won that game in overtime.
Not impossible, but the Devils will have to get moving. Ivanovich takes his time as Smolin touches up. Those are racing in to keep the zone. Far wall, Kroll can't clear. It's kept in by Shimmick. Lucius fell down. He's dragging the puck along with him. Vernon plays it to Livanovich. Surveys, chips it out of the zone. Mason Bozer across to Shellberg. Now back to Bozer, the North Dakota native. Grew up in Minot. Morrell trying to get by Smolik. Lockdown defense from the captain. There's Johnny Waldron. Waldron to the forehand, gets a shot away, and Homer makes the save. Guys like, Ty Murchison, current NHLer, we're not afraid to take a penalty, but it has not been the case this year. The Devils have been fairly disciplined. Tonight, a different story. An outlet feed for Bennett Shimmick here. He'll take it behind the net. Dylan James takes it back. And now Ben Strinden. Barron races over to break it up. And now Shellberg. Shellberg trying to get around Strathman. I beg your pardon, that's Verhoeff. Strathman was ejected with that game misconduct a little while ago. He's had a fantastic night. 2 goals and 1 assist. Ellis Rickwood, another great night. He has 3 points. I beg your pardon, it looks like 4 points. I was missing an assist on there. Just a great night overall for the Fighting Hawks. 7 goals. Got to be impressed. Dowd couldn't keep. Littler worked it down the ice, and Hasley will step out. Whitehead. Turns out this will be the first game all season that Arizona State will lose when they put 4 goals on the scoreboard. They were a perfect 9-0-0 this year when they scored at least 4. Icing call here on North Dakota.